Hello, it's a pleasure for myself to be with all you. I'm going to talk about some currently questions about two fields, mainly two fields, that are important for our society. First one is the knowledge of the information technologies, what is an information technology, what involves information technology, and the other part, the second line, is how it's possible to understand and maybe control the fake information that is more than a fake news, fake information that is data that flows on our networks and creates problems in many aspects of our society life. Well, the first step is understand what is information technologies. I'm going to use a similar. Similar is an example to understand how this works. Think in a pipeline structure to distribute the water in our cities. We need an deposit with water, that is the source of the water. We need people that consume the water, and something, pipes, connects deposit and consumers. Well, this is similar to information technologies structure. We have a source of information that communicate the information, data, to the people that want to acquire, or the machines that want to acquire this data to process, to know, to understand something. This is the basic structure. Source, receivers, and medium. The medium are more than pipes, because in the information technology sometimes we have many complications, the how to transmit, how to control, how to improve the information to make possible implementation of security and useful system to transmit and receive information. We have many systems in our society. For example, Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is a way, it's information technology that send data to the source servers to, for example, our mobiles. An example, simple, YouTube. YouTube send videos, information, using the network that we use and Wi-Fi to connect to our mobiles. This is the first layer that we must take into account to understand what is information technologies. Information technologies that has more than a hardware, a purely structural structure, because we must control the structures. For example, in a simile that I had told a few minutes ago, the pipes need some points that turn on and turn off the liquid, the water flow. We need to regulate how much flow can pass in one moment. We need to control. This control needs some structural but software elements that tell us the possibility to make possible a better communication using the next concept that I want to share with you. Protocol. We need protocol. The protocol tells us how the source and the receives can share information and develop a useful and quality communication. The protocols can be simple, really simple, that I send data, I receive data, are really complicated if we have, for example, more than 1 million, 2 million, or even 1 billion of sources that can connect with billions of receivers, okay? Sources and receivers that now are one-to-one, maybe billions to billion. How to control all this system? It's not easy. We need control software mainly to make possible all this communication. If there are any problems, there are ways to control the problematic pack that I send or I receive. If we find a fault, the system detects the problem, stop the communication, and requires one new pack of communication to make possible a fluid and quality communication. Well, it seems to be easy by now, but we must take other steps in our structure. For example, in the case we transmit, for example, news about something, news about, for example, one problem with the transmission of the networks in some town near to us, for example. And the newspapers, the TV programs say, for example, there was a problem with the network in the town of that it was made impossible the transmission and reception of data during 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Well, one question. Do we have ways, structure, to control if this information is true? Because the packets are controlled, but information not. Maybe can be problems and truths in the information that make a misinformation for the receivers. And we're starting now with the problematic faking of information. We have billions and billions of sources of information. We have billion and billion of receivers of information receivers and source of informations. If one of the sources send a fake information, it's possible that this information was received for all the receivers that are connected to the network, and all these receivers can take an information as true, but it is really fake. This is the problem. Now, only can be, for example, a problem of a mistake. Was not this town, was that. But some people, some organizations use the networks, the communication network, the IT technology, the information technologies to share, to send and receive fake data about something that has happened. Well, we have today a way to see if this information is true or not. There are many tries to looking for a way to contrast the information to make possible to detect fakes and apart, take off the information from the network and make only a truly information that flow in our networks. But we have many problems to make this possible, mainly the problematic associated with the own society. We want, and is absolutely defended, that we can say all that I want to say using the network mediums. For example, YouTube, podcasts, blogs, or one newspaper, virtual newspaper, web newspaper that I found to share information with the people that wants to know about some subject that is interesting for this group, this social group. Well, we want we want to detect fake news and turn on one alarm that sends us a precaution, a dangerous notification that make possible a problematic resolution, but we must to looking for the way to make this detection and notification not problematic. This is the main problem for detect fake news, fake data in our network system. There are many possibilities, many ways to detect and looking for the structural way to improve the communication and stop fake or dangerous fake information that misinform the people. The governments, all the governments are thinking about this problem and looking for solution to implement, to make possible this detection and improve our communication system and the way to discard all kind of fake news. Maybe in a month, 6 months, 1 year or two, the supranational organization can find this structure and make possible that engineers could implement all the digital devices, protocol, and control ways to make possible that the fake news disappear in the most level possible. Well, I hope this small short speech about the IT information and the fake news can be useful for you. Thank you very much.